62 wins, 15 players, one legendary dynasty. They called it the Last Dance. Let's break down the roster that defined an era. Michael Jordan. Drafted by the Bulls in 1984, selected 3rd overall. He signed his final Bulls contract in September 1997. Scottie Pippen. Drafted 5th overall by Seattle in 1987. Acquired on draft night for Olden Polinis and draft picks. Dennis Rodman. Acquired from the San Antonio Spurs via trade 1995 in exchange for Will Perdue. Luke Longley. Acquired via trade from the Minnesota Timberwolves in 1994 for Stacey King. Ron Harper. Signed as a free agent in 1994. Tony Kukoc. Drafted by the Bulls in the 2nd round of the 1990 NBA Draft, 29th overall, though he didn't join the team until 1993. Steve Kerr. Signed as a free agent in 1993 after being released by the Orlando Magic. Scott Burrell. Acquired via trade from the Golden State Warriors in September 1997 in exchange for Dickie Simpkins. Simpkins was later re-signed. Judd Buchler. Signed as a free agent in 1994. Bill Wennington. Signed as a free agent in 1993. Randy Brown. Signed as a free agent in 1995. Dickie Simpkins. Originally drafted by the Bulls, 1994, traded away in 1997, and re-signed as a free agent in March 1998 for the playoff run. Joe Klein. Signed as a free agent in September 1997 to provide veteran size. Keith Booth. Drafted by the Bulls in the 1st round of the 1997 NBA Draft, 28th overall. Rusty LaRue. Signed as an undrafted free agent in 1997. When you look at this roster on paper, it's more than just a list of names. It's a masterclass in chemistry. You had the homegrown superstars in Jordan and Pippen. You had the elite role players like Steve Kerr and Judd Buchler, guys who knew exactly when to stay quiet and when to hit the biggest shot of their lives. You had the reclamation project in Dennis Rodman, a man the rest of the league had given up on, who found a home in the chaos of Chicago. And you had Tony Kukoc, the bridge to the modern, international NBA we see today. The 1998 Bulls weren't just the most talented team in the league. They were the most resilient. They played 103 games that year under a microscope of media pressure and internal tension that would have snapped any other locker room. But because of how this team was built, with veterans who had seen it all and stars who refused to lose, they didn't just survive the Last Dance. They finished it on their own terms. As the confetti fell in Utah that June, it wasn't just the end of a season. It was the end of the greatest era the basketball world has ever seen. We might see better individual players, and we might see teams with more all-stars, but we will never see another group quite like the '98 Bulls. Thanks for watching. If you think this was the greatest roster ever assembled, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more deep dives into NBA history. We'll see you in the next one.